I know that they hunted here before me because I found their tools and their broadheads that they left behind. When I'm in the stand, I often wonder what it would be like to hunt with one of them. He would probably call me a fool for passing up a shot at any whitetail in hopes that a bigger one might pass by. But that's exactly what I did, because I had my heart set on a buck named Canopener. And there's one thing that I don't think he would have understood. That in his time, he hunted to live. And in our time, we just lived to hunt. I didn't pay much attention to Canopener when he was growing up. After a few years on the farm, it seemed like his body was growing, but his horns weren't catching up. I was hunting hard for a buck named Stickers that had made his home here on the farm. But it seems like Canopener was always standing around somewhere watching. And when I saw him, I couldn't help but think that he wasn't going to amount to anything. While we were hunting does, I told my friends if they had a buck tag and wanted to shoot him, that I wouldn't be mad. But I'm glad they didn't. Because with the right genes and the right food, Canopener's antlers caught up with his body. And he became the man. Canopener and I got to know each other pretty well. And I'm sure if I could find his office, he'd have trail cam pictures of me hanging on the wall. And even when I was able to fool him with the grunt tube or the horns, it seems like he'd always stop short or cut the corner. And when you're videoing by yourself, you'll know what I mean when I say it's hard to get your camera and your bow on the same page. More than once I had him at 20 yards and couldn't get the camera on him. Or had the camera on him and couldn't get the shot. And then after he's gone by, trying to call him back, that's impossible. So you end up with a lot of video of your favorite buck just walking away.
These are the kind of days that you live for, man. It's awesome. That was a big buck. That was Canopener. It's November 1st. And we're hunting on my home farm here, hunting can opener. We just had a close encounter with it.
I learned a lot while hunting can opener, and one thing's for sure. I wasn't his only problem. Somehow, he'd gotten a bad injury to his shoulder. Whether it was from this young buck that was always tormenting him, or another hunter or automobile, I'm not sure. But I do know one thing. It switched his gears from breeding to feeding.
It's the day after Thanksgiving. I'm at home here for can opener, and I think that he's right up over that hill in that oat field. I've been getting pictures of him over there, and he's not chasing does. He's just worried about getting some food in him. He's all stoved up from the rut, and I think that this tree that I'm in right here is probably my best chance to shoot him out of a tree. And he's not around. I think he's over there. He's been getting pictures of him for the last 4 or 5 days in the field. And if I want to get him, I think I'm going to have to put a ground blind over there and maybe try to get him out of that. This is Saturday, day after Thanksgiving. Monday's gun season, so I might hunt him, maybe hunt him tonight, and then we'll be out of here. I'm going to go to the Latimer farm, see if we can maybe get a shot at Minus with a gun, and then if not, we're going to come back here after gun season. See if we can get can opener. Dang it. Well, here in Ohio, hunting can opener, and man, this is a special deer. I'll tell you, I've been after this deer for probably 5 months now, 4 or 5 months, and I've probably seen him more than I've ever seen a buck that I've been after. Lots of video of him, and I really wanted to kill him with my bow, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It's a second to last day of muzzleloader season, and man, he's just so many close calls with a bow, but my brother Rob, he talked me into loading up the muzzleloader and giving him a shot with that, because it's getting late in the year. He's going to lose his antlers, and I may never see him again. He's all stoved up from the rut. He's hurting bad, and he's been skirting the edge of this field right here around my blind, and I'm going to wait on him this afternoon in this tree and see if he shows up. See if we can get a shot at him. Keep our fingers crossed. See what happens. How long I've been trying to shoot this deer. Probably about 3 months, 4 months, 5 years on the farm, 4 months of hard hunting. And he just walked right up and I got him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's him. That's Canoper. Unreal. He's laying right there. How many hours? How many hours? There he is. Look at this buck. Would you look at the mass? He is awesome. God, I love this deer.
God, I love this deer. Unbelievable. Don't ever give up. He's awesome. He came in, hopefully you'll be able to see it, but God, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna miss him. But God, finally get to meet. You know how many times I've looked into his eyes? I'm gonna miss him.